They laughed at him, but they had no idea that one day, that same boy would shock them all. This is the story of a village boy named Arman, who felt so lost that he didn't even understand what to do with his life. He had no goal, no direction, just days passing by, and nights filled with silent doubt. People would look at him and say, "He will never become anything." And slowly, Arman started believing it too. He began to feel like maybe he was truly useless, like his life had no real meaning. But then one day, a small question entered his mind. What if I am not as weak as I think I am? And maybe, this story is not just about Arman. Maybe, this story is about you too. If you have ever felt lost in your life, then this story is for you. And if stories like this help you grow and change, make sure to subscribe to HopeTales. Because here, struggle turns into strength. Arman's life was simple, but painfully repetitive. He would wake up late every morning, walk around the village with no real purpose, and if someone asked him to do a small task, he would do it half-heartedly, then slowly drift back to the same old well. That well had become his place, not because he loved it, but because he had nowhere else to go. Deep inside, Arman wanted to do something with his life. He wanted to feel useful, to feel proud, even just once. But every time he tried, he stopped halfway. Once, he helped a farmer in the fields, but left when the work became too hard. Another time, he thought about going back to school, but told himself he was already too far behind. He even tried learning a skill at a small shop, but after making a few mistakes, he quietly walked away. It wasn't laziness. It was fear. Fear of failing. Fear of being judged. Fear of proving that the people who doubted him were right. So instead of trying again, he chose to stay the same. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. People stopped expecting anything from him. But the worst part was, Arman stopped expecting anything from himself. And just when it felt like nothing would ever change, something unexpected was about to enter his life. That evening, as the sun slowly disappeared behind the fields, someone new arrived at the well. An old traveler. His clothes were simple, slightly worn, but clean. His face was calm, and his eyes carried a strange kind of peace, as if he had seen many storms and survived them all. Arman noticed him, but said nothing. The old man quietly filled his bottle with water, then paused, and without even turning toward Arman, he spoke. "Why do you come here every day, and still go nowhere?" Arman froze. No one had ever asked him that before. I don't know what to do with my life," he said softly. The old man finally looked at him, not with judgment, but with understanding. He bent down, picked up a small seed from the dry ground, and held it in his hand. "This seed," he said, "doesn't know what it will become." He paused for a moment, then closed his fist around it. "But if I keep it here, safe, protected, it will remain nothing." Then he slowly opened his hand, and dropped the seed into the soil. To grow, it must go into darkness, into pressure, into struggle. Arman didn't say a word. "The real question is not whether you feel lost," the old man continued. "The real question is, are you ready to grow through it?" That night, Arman lay awake for hours. The image of that seed, buried in the dirt, wouldn't leave his mind. For the first time, he didn't just feel lost. He felt disturbed. And deep inside, something had started to change. That night, Arman could not sleep. He turned from one side to the other, staring into the darkness, but his mind refused to be quiet. The old man's words kept repeating again and again. If it stays safe, it becomes nothing. For the first time, Arman stopped blaming the world. He stopped blaming his past, his luck, or the people around him. And slowly, a painful truth began to rise inside him. He wasn't stuck because life was unfair. He was stuck because he kept walking away from every chance, every opportunity. Every small beginning. The realization hit him hard. It felt heavy, almost unbearable. But along with that pain, something new was born. A quiet decision. The next morning, for the first time in months, Arman woke up early. The village was still quiet. The air felt different. Without overthinking, he walked straight to the same farmer he had left before. The farmer looked surprised. "You came back?" he asked. Arman nodded, softly. This time, he didn't run. The work was tough. His body felt weak. His hands shook with effort. More than once, he felt like giving up again. But something inside him whispered, "Stay." So he stayed. Not perfectly, not confidently, but honestly. And for the first time, Arman didn't feel lost. He felt uncomfortable, but in a strange way, alive. Yet just as he began to take his first real steps forward, life prepared a test, far harder than anything he had faced before. A few days later, the test arrived. The sun was harsh that afternoon, and the work felt heavier than usual. Arman was slower than the others, his hands still learning, his body still adjusting. Suddenly, the farmer lost his patience. "You're too slow," he shouted in front of everyone. "You're wasting my time. Maybe you're not meant for this at all." The words cut deep. Some people nearby laughed quietly. Others just watched, the way they always had. For a moment, everything inside Arman went silent. This was familiar. This was the moment where he would usually walk away, pretend he didn't care, and disappear back to the well. The old voice returned. "You see, nothing has changed. Just leave." His chest tightened. His steps slowed. But then, he saw it. That small seed, buried in the dirt. The darkness. The pressure. The struggle. He took a deep breath. And for the first time, he made a different choice. "I know I'm slow," Arman said quietly, but firmly. "But I'm trying. And I'm not leaving this time." The farmer looked at him, surprised. So did everyone else. Arman picked up his tools again and kept working. Not perfectly, not faster, but with something new inside him. Commitment. That day didn't change everything outside. But inside, something shifted. He didn't run. And sometimes, that's where real strength begins. But what happened next would prove just how far he had come. Days turned into weeks, and weeks slowly turned into months. Arman was no longer the boy who sat by the well, lost in his thoughts. He was still learning, still making mistakes, still slower than others at times. But he didn't stop anymore. He showed up every day. And that changed everything. The same people who once ignored him started noticing him. Not because he became perfect, but because he stayed consistent. More importantly, Arman started seeing himself differently. The doubt inside him didn't disappear overnight, but it grew quieter, weaker, with every step he took forward. One evening, after a long day of work, Arman walked back to the well. For a moment, he just stood there. He looked into the water, the same water that once reflected confusion and fear. But this time, he saw something else. Calmness, strength, clarity. And just then, he saw the old traveler again. The man smiled gently. "You see," he said, "you were never lost. You were just afraid to begin." Arman smiled back, quietly. "And maybe that's true for you too. Maybe you're not broken. Maybe you're not behind. Maybe you're just waiting. Waiting to take that first step. So take it. Even if it's small. Even if it feels uncomfortable. Even if you're unsure. Because the path doesn't appear before you walk. It appears because you walk. And if this story made you feel something, share it with someone who needs it. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow HopeTales. Because sometimes, one story can change a life.